The Yoruba people are one of the largest and most influential ethnic groups in West Africa, primarily located in southwestern Nigeria, with significant populations also in Benin, Togo, and throughout the diaspora. The history of the Yoruba is deeply rooted in ancient traditions, sophisticated governance systems, and remarkable cultural achievements. The Yoruba people trace their origins to the ancient city of Ile-Ife, believed by many to be the cradle of their civilization. Ile-Ife is located in present-day Osun State in southwestern Nigeria, and according to Yoruba tradition, it is the birthplace of the gods. The Yoruba believed that their first divine ruler, Oduduwa, descended from the heavens to create the world and establish the first kingdom of the Yoruba. In Yoruba cosmology, Ile-Ife is sacred, and the city remains a symbol of Yoruba identity and cultural pride. The Yoruba people have a rich oral tradition that recounts the creation myths, the coming of Oduduwa, and the rise of various kingdoms. Oduduwa is said to have created the first kingdom by founding the city of Ife and then ruling over a collection of other smaller Yoruba cities and communities. This made him the first Oni, a king of Ife, a title that remains highly respected today. The kingship of Ile-Ife is a revered institution in Yoruba culture, and the current Oni of Ife is regarded as one of the most important spiritual and traditional leaders in the Yoruba world. While Ile-Ife is the cultural and spiritual heart of the Yoruba people, the political power of the Yoruba was spread across many city-states that were often linked by trade, religion, and cultural ties. Over the centuries, the Yoruba formed several powerful kingdoms. Among the most prominent were Oyo, Benin, Ogun, and Ijebu, each of which had its own distinctive culture, administration, and military power. The Oyo Empire was one of the most powerful and influential Yoruba states, stretching across much of present-day southwestern Nigeria and parts of Benin. The empire flourished between the 14th and 18th centuries. The Olofin of Oyo, the ruler of Oyo, was considered one of the most powerful kings in West Africa. The Oyo Empire became a major political and military force, known for its cavalry, advanced governance system, and successful trading routes. Oyo was also an early adopter of a system of checks and balances, with the Oyo Messi, a council of wise elders, advising the Olofin. Benin, though primarily considered an Edo kingdom, had close cultural and historical ties with the Yoruba people, especially in the areas of art, trade, and governance. The famous Benin bronzes, intricate sculptures that showcase the skill of early African artists, represent an enduring symbol of Yoruba influence in the region. Ijebu, another significant Yoruba kingdom, was strategically located along the coastline, which allowed it to thrive through maritime trade. The Ijebu kingdom developed sophisticated systems of governance, including an advanced market economy, that made it one of the wealthiest kingdoms in the region. Ogun and Ekiti were other influential Yoruba states that contributed to the rich political, religious, and military history of the Yoruba people. The Yoruba kingdom structures were complex, with a focus on both the sacred and the political. Kingship was not just about power, it was deeply spiritual. The Yoruba kings were regarded as the spiritual and temporal leaders of their people, with close connections to the gods, especially Oromola, the deity of wisdom and knowledge, and Shango, the god of thunder and war. One of the most striking features of Yoruba civilization is their rich spiritual life. Yoruba religion is polytheistic and revolves around a pantheon of gods, known as Orishas. Each Orisha represents a different aspect of life, nature, or human experience. Some of the most important Orishas include Eshu, the messenger god, Ogun, god of iron and war, Imoja, a goddess of the Ogun River and motherhood, and Oshun, a goddess of love, fertility, and rivers. Yoruba religion is based on the belief that everything in life is interconnected, and that the divine is present in all aspects of nature. Yoruba people practice their spirituality through rituals, drumming, dance, and offerings to the Orishas. The religious practices of the Yoruba people have influenced African diaspora cultures, particularly in the Americas, where Yoruba-based religions like Santeria, Candomblé, and Vodun have taken root and evolved. The Yoruba people are known for their incredible achievements in art, particularly in sculpture, weaving, and beadwork. Yoruba art has long been recognized for its precision, intricate detail, and symbolism. One of the most famous examples of Yoruba art is the Benin bronzes, which were created by Yoruba artisans in Benin, showcasing the culture's remarkable skill in metalwork. Yoruba art often reflects the divine and the spiritual. Sculptures of kings and gods were common, as were intricate beadwork and ceremonial masks. The Yoruba are also known for their oso cloth, a handwoven fabric that is often worn during important ceremonies like weddings, funerals, and coronations. In music, the Yoruba people are also known for their drum rhythms, which are central to their spiritual practices and social events. The talking drum, which can mimic the tonal patterns of the Yoruba language, is one of the most distinctive instruments in African music. Today, the Yoruba people are spread across the globe, with large populations in countries like Nigeria, Benin, Togo, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Brazil. The Yoruba diaspora, particularly in the Americas, has had a profound impact on global culture. Many Afro-Brazilian, Afro-Cuban, and Afro-Caribbean religions, music, and dance traditions can trace their origins back to the Yoruba. In Nigeria, the Yoruba remain one of the most influential ethnic groups, with cities like Lagos, the country's largest city, Ibadan, and Abeokuta serving as cultural and economic hubs. The Yoruba have contributed greatly to Nigeria's political landscape, with several prominent leaders, artists, academics, and business people emerging from the community. The Yoruba's influence in the world of art, music, and literature is also significant. Yoruba writers such as Wole Soyinka, the first African Nobel laureate in literature, and Chinua Achebe have helped put Nigerian and African literature on the global map. Yoruba musicians, actors, and filmmakers, particularly those in the Nollywood film industry, continue to play a major role in global entertainment. The success of the Yoruba people can be seen not only in their rich cultural heritage but also in their ability to adapt to change while maintaining their traditions. From their ancient cities of Ife and Oyo to the modern cities of Lagos and Ibadan, the Yoruba have built empires and cultures that have survived colonization, migration, and globalization. The Yoruba's contributions to art, spirituality, and governance have had a lasting impact on Africa and the world. Their ability to maintain strong cultural practices, adapt to new circumstances, and thrive in diverse environments speaks to their resilience, creativity, and wisdom. As the Yoruba continue to contribute to the cultural and political landscape of Nigeria and the global community, their story remains one of growth, triumph, and enduring legacy.